So please excuse my under eye bags. I have not been sleeping well. It is day 3 of our dehumidifiers and fans being on in our house, and I'm not gonna lie, it's starting to drive me a little bit crazy and get to me. The constant noise of the fans and the dehumidifier, it is literally so loud in my house at all times. And then of course, you know, I have 2 young kids, so someone is always screaming or crying or talking or whatever. We literally have to like yell at each other to be able to hear each other when we're in the kitchen or the living room. And Boda wants to like watch his TV shows, so I have to crank it up, like crank the volume up so high so he can hear it. And it's just like, I have 2 dogs, they're always barking. It's just constant noise in our house, and it's starting to drive me absolutely bananas. So the good news is 2 good things. Nate thinks that tomorrow they can come get the fans and dehumidifiers, so hopefully we only have 1 more day of all this loud noise. And the other good news is that today the cabinet guy is coming to our house to kind of look at our setup, and we're going to talk to him about what we want. I'll show you guys afterwards because I really don't have time right now to do it before he comes, but after he leaves I'll show you guys what we're thinking. Obviously this sucks and we did not want to deal with this right now, but the positive is that now we get to kind of figure out what we want our kitchen to look like ideally. I did really like our kitchen before this all happened, but there were definitely some things that I wouldn't have chosen. Our floor, I'll show you guys, the tile out there is white and it is textured, so it has like little pockets in it, if that makes sense. And those pockets get really dirty. The dirt like finds its way into it and kind of sits in it. And also the grout was like a white color, which is impossible to keep clean. So I'm excited to pick out some things that we like for the new kitchen and new flooring. I think we're gonna try and set up the kitchen, because the way they had it set up originally was not really, it didn't really work really well. It just kind of, I don't know how to explain it. I'll show you guys, but that's what we're talking to the cabinet guy today about, and I'll update you guys when he's come. Okay guys, I'm in my kitchen now. I turned all the fans off so you can kind of hear me, and I'm gonna show you what we're thinking. The cabinet guy just left, so yeah, I'll show you what we think we're gonna do for the layout. Okay, so I'll kind of show you from the corner here. So this right here, this section, there was a corner cabinet right here, and then there was a peninsula that kind of came out this way here. So what we're thinking about doing is, so ripping this cabinet out up here and putting our fridge right here in this section. So there would be a single cabinet up here, and then a single, or I guess a double. So a double cabinet up here, and then a double cabinet down here. Our sink will stay there, and then we'll have a cabinet underneath for like garbage bags and dish soap and all of that stuff. Moving along. So originally right here we had our dishwasher, which we will still keep it. This was a corner Lazy Susan. We're going to take that out. It will be a corner cabinet, but just a cabinet that has like a pull-out door, no spinning stuff inside. And then this right here was a single cabinet where we put like our baking sheets. We'll be keeping that. And then, oh, and then all, of course, like all these uppers are gonna stay the same, the exact same sizes, whatever. The only difference is we're gonna bump it all the way up to the ceiling. We'll still keep the crown molding, and it will just kind of be flush against the ceiling. But we wanted to, honestly, we don't use this space. We just put vases up there because we don't know what else to do with it. So each cabinet will have probably another shelf of room on it, because we're extending all of these cabinets up to the sky, up to the ceiling, not to the sky. What am I talking about? Anyway, microwave will be going, that will be gone. We're thinking about probably doing a hood range up here, either that or just more cabinetry, we'll see. Stove will be staying. So originally our plan was to knock out this wall, because here, I'll show you around the corner. This is just a coat closet. This is just a coat closet here. We do use it for coats, but honestly I would prefer a pantry more than a coat closet here. So Our plan is to knock this wall out, or this, and make this a door here, and this will be our pantry. We were originally thinking about bumping the pantry out here so that we would have a wider pantry. This used to be some pull-out drawers, and then this is our spice cabinet, so we'd be losing that. But on this wall, here, I'll show you, I'll back up, it's kind of hard to see because our kitchen is so small, but on this wall here, this is where our fridge used to be here, and then we had a huge long cabinet here that was our pantry. So we were thinking of doing shallow depth cabinets here, a double, a double, double, double. So we would have 4 cabinets here, and moving that stuff over. And then a skinny island in the middle. You can't, it's like really hard to see, but it's a very small area. So yeah, we were thinking about doing a little island here with the microwave in the island, and then a pull-out area for our garbage and recycling, and then maybe a little bit of an overhang for some chairs. But honestly, like, the walkway is very small. So bad news is the cabinet guy said that he doesn't think we can do both. We either need to choose an island or cabinets. So if we just go with the island, then we'd be losing out on a ton of cabinet space. We'd be losing out on this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and then obviously our pantry, but that's not a big deal because we'll be moving it there. So now we're thinking we will still knock this out and make this a pantry, but we will not widen it because we'd be losing too much cabinet space. So we're gonna do the pantry, keep this as the pull-out, and then do our baking sheets and all that stuff here. So this corner will be for our pots and pans. Our pots and pans used to be here on the peninsula, and then the corner cabinet was for like our blender, our mixing bowls, our toaster, all that stuff, but that stuff will be moved to the pantry. So that's what we're thinking about now. He did say that we could go longer on the island and possibly do a microwave pull out for the garbage cans, and then another small like single cabinet there, so we might have some more storage there. I don't know, what do you guys think? I think that without an island we would lose too much countertop space then, because this peninsula was where we did like most of our prepping, and then when we had parties and stuff we could put stuff out onto that island, or that peninsula, I'm sorry. So I don't know, I feel like we're gonna be losing so much cabinet space though if we go with the island. So I'm just not really sure what we want to do. The cabinet guy did say that he will email us a few like drawings of the design and kind of see what we want to do from there. He'll give us a few options with the island, without the island, and the cabinets. We'll see. And then he also said he suggested taping it all out onto the floor so we can kind of see exactly how much space we'll have for walk-arounds and stuff like that, which that's a really good idea. So we will be doing that. He did say we could go with the island and the cabinets if we wanted to. It's our house, so it's our choice, but it would just leave a lot of, like, not very much space to walk around in here. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do. We definitely want to knock out this cabinet here and put the fridge here, because having it here was extremely difficult. I feel like anytime you wanted to like open the fridge and people were trying to walk past the fridge, since it like butted up to the island or the peninsula here, it made it really difficult. So that's just really not a good spot for a fridge. So we're definitely gonna move it here. I don't know. What do you guys think? What would you do? Would you go with the island, or would you go with the cabinets, or would you try and go with both and just kind of sacrifice on like the walkway space? I don't know. We also have to think of a place to put our silverware drawer, because that was in the peninsula originally, and now obviously that's gone. So we're thinking of probably doing it in the island. I don't know. I think putting it over there might be weird because it would be pretty far away from everything. I don't know, guys, this is way harder than I thought it was gonna be. I'm not gonna lie. Also, we went over some changes we want to make as far as this. We will be doing a farmhouse sink. We think we're gonna do that. And then we're also going back and forth between cabinet colors. So I feel feel like it kind of has a lot to do with the flooring that we choose as well. So originally the flooring that we liked, or not originally, we still like this flooring, is like, we want to go back with tile, but we want to do the tile that looks like wood floors, and we're thinking about doing like a grayish brown, like barnwood looking tile. I like that better because I think the more colors and texture within the tile will help hide dirt and scuffs and, you know, crumbs and all that stuff, and it'll be easier to keep clean. We are definitely going back with a darker grout. We are not doing a light grout because that just was horrible last time. But if we go with the gray flooring, we were thinking for these cabinets to either do like a whitewash. We like the look where it's like you can see the wood grain through it. I don't like the flat white or flat gray colors. So we're thinking about doing a whitewash cabinet or a gray wash cabinet. And honestly, I really like the look of a gray wash cabinet better. Like a light gray, not a dark gray. But then I can't do the gray floor because it would just be too much gray, obviously. So he suggested if we go with the gray flooring to do a white cabinet, and then go with, we're thinking of like a granite countertop with maybe white and gray in it, or I don't know what, and then a different backsplash. So he thinks if we do the gray cabinets that we're gonna have to do a light colored flooring. And there's actually a few tiles that were like a marbly looking chevron pattern that I loved so much. We're either going to be doing chevron pattern in the floor or as our backsplash. I'm leaning more towards the backsplash just because it's so much tile that we have that they have to redo. They have to do the whole dining area, the kitchen, the hallway there, our front entranceway, the hallway all the way through, the downstairs bathroom, and our laundry room. So it's a lot of tile. So to do all that in a chevron pattern would be a pain in the butt. So I'm thinking we might just do a chevron pattern as the backsplash. But anyway, it's just a lot to consider. I don't really know if I love the white cabinets. I mean, it's really pretty, but I don't know. In my mind, I'm like, well, everyone's doing white cabinets. I've heard that white cabinets also like really show fingerprints and spills and stuff really easily. So I don't know. That's about it for today's video. I'll let you guys know when we get the designs back from the cabinet guy and what we're kind of leaning towards as far as layout, because right now, honestly, I don't really know. I'm kind of stuck between the two. I think if we just do the island, we'd be losing out on a ton of cabinets. But if we just do the cabinets and no island, we wouldn't have any countertop space. So there's like really no good answer. But anyway, I'll keep you guys updated. So thank you guys so much for watching, as always, and leave your opinions down in the comments of what you guys think and what you like. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.